everyone from NTR TV. We are here on your screens again with Turkish and Ottoman dishes. From breakfast to dinner, from delicious snacks to side dish recipes. We wouldn't be lying if we say that there is no flavor that is included and cannot be tested. How well do you think we know this beautiful flavor that even those who do not like fenugreek can greedily eat it without fenugreek? You will be surprised to hear this information about it that you have probably never heard before. You will be amazed once again, and of course, you will be a little hungry. Here you go. Pastrami, with its deep-rooted history, is here. The history of pastrami goes back so long that the Roman historian is known to talk about the Huns and pastrami in the 4th century. The definition of yazok meat in the Vanu Lugati Turk and Seljuk sources is also thought to be a type of pastrami. In the epic, which tells about the life wars of Melik Danishmend Kazı, who lived in the 11th century and the homeland of the Turks in Anatolia, pastrami is referred to as bash turma. Pastrami was actually the name of a technique, not a food, in the Ottoman period. Moreover, there are different applications of this technique. For this reason, different types of meat, such as salted meat, dried meat, smoked meat, are also counted as pastrami. In the Ottoman period, ordinary pastrami was seen as pastrami made from beef. But in the past, pastrami wasn't just made with beef, it was made from game, chicken, and even fish. Evliya Jalabi tells that the Janissaries made pastrami for the Sultan from the fallow deer, real deer, and venison they hunted in the mountains. Places famous for their pastrami at that time were Kayseri, Ankara, and Wallachia. Even the pastry made from olive beef had many varieties such as entrecôte, fatty, lean, with or without fenugreek. The flavor of pastrami varies greatly depending on the fermentation the meat undergoes while it dries. So, how is pastrami made? What stages does meat go through to become pastrami? In order for the meat to become pastrami, it must go through certain process. It takes approximately 1 month for those processes. After the first slaughter of the animal, the meat has been kept waiting for approximately 4 to 8 hours. The meat, which has been kept waiting, is cut into pieces in appropriate shapes. The top is cut with a knife. One side is salted and it is rested for a day by stirring it on top of each other. After the same process is applied to other face, it is left to dry in the open air for 3 to 10 days. After these procedures, they are kept in the shade to dry again for 3 to 6 days without touching each other. First of all, the meat that is dried in the sun and then left to dry in the shade is then put into fenugreek saucing. This process takes between 10 to 24 hours in hot weather. In cold weather, it takes 1 to 2 days. The meat, which is then removed from the fenugreek and the excess is removed and dried in the fenugreek, becomes ready to eat after this last process. Dear NTR TV viewers, we share with you the history of pastrami and how it was made. Stay on NTR TV to see you again with a new Turkish and Ottoman food program. Goodbye.